So, hello everyone. Coming to the next session. We're talking today about process optimization. Digital transformation is one of the key topics. And yeah, it's now my third day. It's already the fourth day here at the Hannover Fair. Was really a brilliant fair. A lot of discussions here around on the booth, outside, with the colleagues, with our customers. So great interaction here. I really loved it that Hannover Fair is coming really back so strong, like what we can see here. When I heard about the key topics about the Hannover Fair, so the first one was about sustainability, and sustainability, of course, from Schneider, it's something which we really have from our heart. It means it's one part of our DNA. When we're talking about sustainability, we say sustainability is one kind of our mother tongue. Another point was about energy, and of course energy at the Schneider, we have many solutions. Maybe you have heard the former speech what I have gave about the energy consumptions. And the last one is about digital transformation, a very important topic nowadays. A lot of customers is looking for digitalization of their plants, of their experience, bringing the information together, and I give you an overview about it. First, I want to give you an overview who we are. We are coming from ProLight. It's we're doing the process automation software. We have key capabilities in regards of the process automation. What makes us unique? We have a very deep domain knowledge, and therefore we have the R&D, the sales structure, and the project delivery department in one place. We have really a close interaction with the end customer. Our capabilities in the past, of course, was about the processes itself, so we know quite well how a brewery is working. But nowadays, as the projects are shifting, we know also about the challenges about IT and OT integration. We know about the challenges about paperless production. What about track and tracing overall? And these kind of information, these kind of knowledge we share in consulting with our customers. When we have a look about the current situation, still we have these automation islands. Still, it's obvious that we have a diverse landscape. Of course, we know that in the top floor, it's the ERP solution. Then the next one is the MES solution, which provides the technical view of the plants. Then we have the field area with SCADA solution, with process control solution. And we have many players nowadays with many different systems, and of course, with many different standards. So that's the challenge. Of course, the ultimate goal is to avoid what I mentioned, paperless production, for example, bringing the information from one system to another system, avoiding double maintenance in the system, which makes very exhausting. And therefore, a system is needed which is future-proof, which brings all the information together which is needed, and bringing a single step, a single interface for the human interactions with the plant. Therefore, we see there are a lot of industry challenges. It's from the production side, the end customer, they have shorter product life cycles. They need to be more flexible on the way how they produce. They need to scale up, scale down, and therefore modularization is also a project. Increasing product diversity, so the lifetime of the products is decreasing. So we have a lot of changes nowadays, so it goes quite fast. And of course, we know the rising price is not only about the energy, it's also about the raw materials. It's also about the supply chain issues, what we have so far. And from the end customer point of view, we know there's a more emphasis on the quality. The end customers wants to know, okay, exactly where the products are coming from, how they are produced. Are they organic, for example? Can we do a track and tracing where the raw materials are coming from? And when there is an issue, you need to trace back to see, okay, how the materials is running through the production side to make a future proof on a digital way. Okay, all is running quite well. And on the other side, and we mentioned it in the beginning, there's a higher awareness of sustainability, and I see sustainability more as a chance, as an issue, because sustainability can not only drive the environment, but helps, of course, only to make energy efficiency, which leads to cost savings. So a solution is needed, and here we have our plant IT batch orchestration system in place. It's a very agile solution. It's quite flexible nowadays. It's modular, which also, as you can see here, with modular automation, with the MDP concept, which a strong request from the producers to be flexible in the production. Transparent, scalable, so you can start quite small and you can enhance the functionality. And what is very important is that we have these contextualized data available, so we know exactly what kind of product is produced where, with what kind of raw materials, at what shift. And with these kind of contextualized data, you have the possibility afterwards, you're doing the analysis, and especially in the process industry, where the amount of data is not the same like in the discrete factory. Therefore, it's needed that you have the information already in place, that you're making these kind of detailed analysis. And when we have a look about the operators, we see that there's an issue about the workforce nowadays. You need to faster onboarding the operators, which is a main issue. You need to guide the operators through the systems, and therefore we call our system also decision support system. Provide the operator, provide the plant operators, but also the higher level with the right information, what they needed at the right time to make the right decisions and to drive the right strategy. So we have an open solution for the process industry, and we are dedicated to the process industry here. It's a platform independency, which is very important for our customers because the landscape is getting more diverse, and therefore it's very important. We can enable a maximize asset performance. So you have the same assets as before, but with our software, you have a higher yield, you have less waste in the production. So that brings really a high focus. Agility, be flexible in the production, adapt the recipes even when they are running, enlarge, shorten it, changing parameters, not only for one batch, for several batches, which is very unique and very important. And what I mentioned, developing the workforce on their daily routines, making their life easier, providing the right information with our decision support system. And of course, increasing sustainability. We have numerous functionalities available, which leads that you don't need, when you have an issue in the plant, it's pre-calculating, for example, the raw material amount, where you can have a closer look about, okay, what I needed, and especially in the batch industry, when you have already dosed 2 or 3 materials, and then you find out, okay, the 4th one is already consumed by another order, some things like that. It will not happen at our solution because we can reserve the materials, we can reserve the assets, and we can reserve the units on the plant. Yeah, here's our value proposition. I will not go in all the details. Of course, one very important topic is efficiency and profitability, providing the operators with the right information, supporting them, making easy interaction with the system. Reliability and performance, what I mentioned, higher asset value, which is a very important topic, but also high modularity, which helps the operator and helps the producers to be flexible in the life cycle of their products. Safety and security, our system is ISA 88 compliant and CFR on ISA S88 standard and CFR 21 Part 11 compliant. But also it provides the standards with cybersecurity topics, which is now a big threat. And of course, I mentioned it, sustainability and transformation, big important topic. We can help the end customer reduce material weight, produce more energy efficient. Coming to my use case, this is a typical goods receipt. So the materials come in the plant, and as you can see, it jumps from a lot of systems. So starting from the ERP systems, where the production order, where the orders, the material intake order is coming, to the field level, where the outtake of the lorry, for example, is starting delivery in. So to the MES solution, then you have the uploading. You're jumping to a quality management system, doing some tests before you can use the raw materials, for example. And as you can see, the process is quite complex. Even if it's a very easy one, you have to jump to several systems, and that makes it quite challenging. Sometimes you need to make a maintenance, a different system. You need to maintain the materials. You need to maintain the orders. You don't have an interface. You do have to do it on paper, which leads to high failure. When you have remarks, it's all written on paper, so you need to translate it afterwards in a digital way. Or when there are reports on a digital way, it's standard Excel reports. It's not a common database. Our approach is different. Our system is in the middle. It provides for the operator the same usability, the same interaction. He can stick at one system. An interaction with the system is by standard interfaces or individual interfaces, which makes it quite flexible. He can have the focus on the process itself, so you don't have to jump. It makes the process, of course, faster. The different system gets recognized by say, the middle the layer. For example, the quality management system gets the information when it needs to taking a sample, for example, and then you have the corresponding to the ERP solution. So it means no double maintenance, faster interactions, no manual interfaces, and in the end, and which it's for me the most important point, because it's all about the data analysis, bringing all the data together, contextualized in a contextualized way, bring it together to higher platforms like what we have here at the booth, to doing the analysis on a standardized way, and also with maybe in the future with artificial intelligence, and help the end customers. So coming to my end, as I mentioned, we have huge experience. We figured out a lot of our customers doing these digital transformations once in their lifetime. We have the experience doing it several times. We have many use cases how to do it. We have the experience how to do it. And of course, we have the tools and the software and the hardware for helping and enabling to make it easier for him. And in the end, produce more sustainability, more energy efficient, and more convenient for the end customers. So if you have any kind of questions, please let me know. Come us with the interaction, something we need to, for interaction. We can have separate discussions on the panels or here in front on the theater. And please let me know if there's any questions open. Thank you very much.